Hello Libra, it's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. So this is going to be your whole story reading. This is the whole story. I'm going to shuffle the cards in front of you because I'm going to be using the Psychic Tarot as well as the Cosmic Tarot. And I'm not going to be shuffling throughout the whole video. So however they land is how they land, and that's what your whole story is going to be. Okay, Libra? So obviously this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. So just keep that in mind. Maybe some of the things will resonate. Maybe everything will resonate. But it is possible that none of it will resonate. And that's usually because people who, you know, maybe there's not much going on in your life, your relationships are going well, you probably are not going to need this kind of message. So, all right. Okay, let's get started, Libra. We have solitude, love begins, obstacles and challenges, material and spiritual prosperity, and stand your ground. So I feel like you guys may be embarking on a new creative endeavor, or maybe even I feel like you may be opening up to love as well after a period of being alone, or being wanting to be detached, wanting to just not be involved in a relationship, dealing with struggles, inner struggles, financial struggles. Let's see. We have the Five of Swords reversed with the Solitude card. So yeah, in your head, getting out of mental conflict, figuring things out for yourself, for your life personally. We have love begins, the Ten of Cups reversed. So yeah, having let go perhaps of a relationship, a long-term relationship, or an emotional situation ending, and now you're open again to something new. We have the Chariot reversed with obstacles and challenges. So that really speaks to challenges, but I feel like all of that is over now. There's some big event or something that happened that was like a defeat. It felt like a defeat for you. I do feel that is, for a lot of you, it is having to do with a relationship, maybe a separation, an argument that led to a separation or a breakup. We have material and spiritual prosperity with Temperance. So I feel like in order for you guys to really take off, whether it be in your career or just in general, in like establishing yourself in life, I feel that there is a need for you to heal. There's like a need for you to take time for yourself to do self-reflection and some healing, or, you know, recuperation from an ending. Something ended badly and you're needing time to, you know, get your head together. We have Stand Your Ground with Justice. This is your card, but it's coming up in the reverse. So you feel like you've been wronged somehow, things were not going your way, and you're just trying to do the best that you can. Kind of showing people that you're worth more than that, or you don't deserve a certain type of treatment is what I'm getting that as. So we have Passion Ignited, Transformation, Authority, Base Chakra, and Partnerships and Alliances. So I feel like a lot of you Libras are ready for a relationship, but it's almost like I have this feeling that you're wanting things to be on your terms now. You know, maybe you felt like you sacrificed too much in the past and you're just not willing to do it. We have Passion Ignited with the Six of Pentacles. So that means that whatever new, could be relationship, or it can just be something like a new project, a new job, whatever it may be, whatever it is that you get into now, it's like you want to make sure that it's an equal give and take. You're no longer willing to give into something that is not going to fulfill you in return. We have Transformation, and this is the Devil card clarifying that. So yeah, I feel like in the past you may have gotten yourself either into codependent relationships, unhealthy attachments, and that doesn't just have to be romantic, just in general, unhealthy attachments. to anything, any entity, any person, anything. And so that is what is transforming in you. I feel like a lot of this transformation is self-transformation. It's self-love. It's very much a reflection of all the work that you've done, inner work. We have authority with the Princess of Pentacles. So there is this new beginning that feels a lot more powerful because you've been through some very tough times and you've seen what you're made of. You've seen your strength and how you reacted to whatever these events were in your life. And this is like the reward. This is you feeling, again, like you're the boss of your life. We have base chakra with the 10 of Pentacles reverse. So again, there's this sense of a rebuilding. So I feel like some of you may have been through a divorce, a separation, moved out. Maybe you were just living together with someone, you moved out, or this is a complete change of career, but not necessarily on positive terms. Okay, so I do kind of feel that, but also there is a sense of like a surety of sorts, like some sort of confidence that this time you're going to do things right. We have partnerships and alliances with the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are definitely finding your voice and taking a stand because you're not going to tolerate what you've tolerated in the past. Wherever you feel that you've been wronged, through relationships, through partnerships, through alliances, it's having to do with that. So I do feel strongly for a lot of you this is a relationship, but it can also definitely be a career situation as well. We also have a lot of pentacles here in the base chakra and whatnot. So yeah, I do kind of feel that as well. So however it resonates for you. But I feel like right now you're very much going to be focused on how things can benefit you, because you're not going to be the pushover you were maybe in the past. Okay, we have rest and rejuvenate, emotional withdrawal, sacrifice, universe, and prosperity begins. So whatever process you guys were going through, I feel like there was definitely a time of just detaching from the world is what it feels like, because you needed to recover, like I said, from some painful endings, some unhealthy situations, toxic situations. And yeah, High Priestess, kind of get in touch with yourself again. Get in touch with your intuition. You had to withdraw emotionally. The Four of Swords is actually all about that. This is about taking a time out just to recuperate mentally. We have sacrifice, the King of Cups reverse. I feel like the sacrifice here may have been with appearing to be either too cold or too callous, or however you want to say it. Because of your standing your ground now. And yeah, maybe people might be taken aback by your new attitude, but this is the new you. This is what needs to take place to kind of get you onto that next level with the universe card, the 8 of Pentacles. So all that hard work, all that energy that you've been exhausting on this new beginning, this self-love, this new way of approaching relationships is what I feel. So again, not just romantic relationships, but just your relationship with anything, with your career, with your place of business, with your business partners, with whoever, romantic partners. Now is when you're going to start to see the rewards, and this prosperity is going to begin for you. We have the Prince of Pentacles reverse. So I feel like there's been a sense that things have been stuck for you. Things haven't really been flourishing in the way that you thought that all this hard work was going to, get you. So yeah, there is a sense of that, but it's definitely, it needed to be like an internal process first, that, look at this card, Passion Ignited. It's almost like you needed to give a little bit more of yourself. It wasn't just here in the 3D. It's not just about what you do here in the 3D. It's also about your relationship with the 5D and getting more connected on a spiritual level and healing. There's definitely a sense that there was some healing that needed to be done in order for you to be able to progress. Okay, whether that be financially or in a relationship or whatnot. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so we have light, financial and material changes, heartache and loss, triumphant success, movement, choices, and decisions. I feel like there's been difficulties in attaining your goals. Yeah, we have the Nine of Cups with the light. So these are your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, your wishes. The Emperor reverse. So yeah, I feel like things have been sort of out of your reach, out of your control. Five of Cups reverse with heartache and loss. Okay, so the good thing is that the clarifier is the Five of Cups reverse. There is a process, like I said, a healing process of I'm feeling for a lot of you it's not living up to a certain expectation. We have triumphant success, yeah, with the Princess of Swords, almost in the reverse, almost feeling like having a moment where you feel like you don't really know what you're doing. Movement, choices, and decisions, the Nine of Wands reverse. Yeah, I almost feel like a sense of disappointment here in yourselves. I hope you're not being this hard on yourself, because it was all for a purpose, okay? You needed to kind of have a timeout. You needed to slow down, and the universe has this way of, when you need something, that's exactly what they give you. It's not what you think you need at the moment. And at the moment, whether this be past or whether this be something that you're still going through, it was needed. It is needed. There's a process, an internal process that has to happen to prepare you to even receive whatever it is that you've been wishing for. I do feel for a lot of you it has to do with like career recognition or something of that nature. For others it's more like relationship based, but yeah. Okay, so we have temptation, choose wisely. So something is happening here where you're going to have to make a choice, and some of the choices may not be too great for you. We have awareness, foundation and achievement, and spiritual strength. Okay. So with temptation, we have the Queen of Cups reverse. So I feel like you guys have to be a little bit alert as far as how you're feeling, your emotions, because I feel that may lead you to indulge in, for some of you, it may be drinking, it may just be indulge in like feeling sorry for yourself, or feeling maybe just not wanting to be with others, or you know what I mean, or like interact, being emotionally unavailable. We have choose wisely with the Princess of Wands. Also, I'm getting a temptation to get into relationships that are just going to be empty for you. We have awareness and the Six of Cups. The thing that this healing process is uncovering for you is exactly the type of love or the type of surroundings that you need in order to be happy. It's like uncovering what you really truly desire, because maybe up until now you've been chasing something that you might stop dead in your tracks and say, well, what have I really been chasing this whole time? That's not really what's going to make me happy. I feel like somebody's going to have a moment like this. We have foundation and achievements with the Three of Cups reverse. Yeah, see, again, because the Three of Cups reverse is a card about like not really having any joy in your foundation, in your achievements. This is like not living up to your expectations or somebody's expectations. But the thing is that whatever it was, like I said, that you were chasing, that you were trying to live up to, maybe it wasn't truly yours to begin with. It's just something that you may have adopted along the way, or something that just changed. You know, you're not, that's not your thing anymore. So whatever your thing is, or your person is, or whatever this is, it's like a new awareness of what you truly value, what is truly going to fulfill you on a soul level, not just on in the 3D, on the material level. So we have spiritual strength with the Seven of Wands. So I do feel like you may be receiving a lot of pushback, and that may be why in the past you had given up on something that you wanted, that you desired, that maybe didn't fit into someone's mold. Okay, we have accelerated motion, firm foundation, heart chakra, material harvest, and conflict and defeat. Okay, let's see. Accelerated motion, we have the Two of Wands reversed. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be faced with some situations here where you're going to have to choose quickly, because things are going to start to move quickly. So really capitalize on whatever this awareness is, whatever this is that you're receiving through a process of healing, okay, of figuring out what you truly want from now on. You know, I feel like you're letting go of something from the past, and there's a moment of, what do I really want from now on? What do I want to create now? Because there's an element here that there's like a new beginning, but there's still a tie to the past that feels very nostalgic and good. So I do feel for a lot of you, maybe you've been, like I said, indulging in relationships that were very surface level, and you're starting to identify the characteristics that it would take from another person to fulfill a deeper void, okay, than just the surface that you've been fulfilling so far, or having fulfilled so far. So yeah, so there's something here where the choices need to be made, but they need to be made quickly. We have firm foundation. Wow, with the Four of Wands, that's pretty firm foundation. So for some of you, I feel like you may have like unexpected, perhaps, opportunity, either for a new career, a new endeavor, a move. Maybe it's a move, but it's something that you see as challenging. It's something that's going to help you grow, I feel, get stronger. We have heart chakra with the Two of Pentacles reverse. There's definitely something about choices here. Head over heart, decisions, material harvest. Wow, we have the Ace of Cups reverse. I do feel for some of you there's a choice between like a relationship and a career. Or like maybe you have the opportunity to move for a career, like a career change or something that's very lucrative for you, but it's putting you in like this juxtaposition of, you know, yes, I want this relationship also, this is going really great, but I have this huge opportunity. So there's definitely an exploration, a much deeper exploration into what you really want to dedicate yourself to at the moment. Okay, so we have conflict and defeat with the Six of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like you're taking off, or you're going to a better place, but some people maybe cannot come with you for whatever reason. Okay, let's keep going. Oops. Harmony. Moving on. That's that Six of Swords. The truth. Solar plexus and spiritual union. Wow. Okay, with harmony we have the Five of Pentacles reverse. Moving on, the Ace of Swords reverse. Truth. King of Pentacles reverse. Solar plexus, the Three of Wands, and yeah, spiritual union, the Ten of Swords. I feel that there is a choice between a relationship and pursuing your goals to the fullest. And I'm kind of leaning towards you guys pursuing your goals to the fullest, and not necessarily making a relationship the center of your universe. Because I feel like the fact that you haven't felt fulfilled in that area where you felt like you haven't felt accomplished, you haven't felt, you don't feel like you've reached those goals, that level, that status that you've been looking for, that you've been seeking, that you've been chasing, and you're very certain that they're like, you're right, I don't know, like at your peak, to where you know it's attainable, you know it's within your grasp. It's just been, so far it's been like, oh, like you just miss it, you know? I get that feeling like you're about to grab it, success, or whatever the goal is, like you're about to grab it and it just slips like right through your fingers. And so you sense that, and maybe now is not a good time to be in a relationship. I don't know, this could be just for some of you. So we have recognition and reward, hope, but that's not to say, I do feel like you want somebody around. It's just, I don't feel right now you may be ready for like all the responsibility or all the commitment, or I don't know. This is okay. So we have emotional loss, balance, and the waiting game. Recognition and reward, we have the Three of Swords reverse. Hope, we have the King of Wands reverse. Emotional loss, we have the Queen of Wands. You see, so I just feel here, there's definitely like huge expectations that someone isn't really fulfilling. And I feel this is in a relationship. There's huge expectations that someone isn't fulfilling, and so there's decisions that have to be made, and it may cause a loss. It may cause somebody being cut out because there's no balance. Two people, like it's like two people wanting different things. We have this balance and waiting game. Four of Pentacles. If this is a waiting game and we get the Four of Pentacles, you're going to be waiting for a long time, because this is a card of like being stubborn, rigid. So you're trying to balance that, but difficult situation I see here in a particular relationship. So we have wisdom, trapped in fear, fulfillment of wishes, deception and envy, third eye chakra. So, let me see. Wisdom, we have the Eight of Swords reverse. And then we have trapped in fear, which is the Eight of Swords. And that's clarified by the Seven of Pentacles reverse. So I feel like somebody here is involved in a relationship where they're holding out for hope, waiting for something to, like a miracle to happen. But the logical side tells them, I'm going to be waiting a long time. I feel like you guys already know that. If this is you, this could be vice versa. So however it resonates, but I do feel like the knowledge is already there. You already know, but you're still holding yourself trapped. Why? Because the Seven of Pentacles reverse. You don't want to accept that maybe you've given into, like you've gone in 100% into a situation that really was only giving you 50. And you kind of knew that, but you did it anyway because so many things. Fulfillment of wishes, we have the Ace of Wands. Yeah. Deception and envy, we have the Hierophant reverse, and the third eye chakra, we have the Ace of Pentacles reverse. So I do feel here that some of you guys are in a situation where your career isn't where you want it to be, and your relationship situation hasn't really been what you've wanted it to be either. So it's almost like you feel you have energy only to really dedicate yourself to either one or the other. Either you make it, whatever you define that to be, either you make it or this relationship makes it, which in a way would make you feel accomplished as well. But it's like none of those things I feel here for whoever this resonates with. neither one of those is kind of working for you at the moment. And so you feel like you really have to put all your eggs in one basket and either focus on one or the other so that at least you can feel accomplished in some sense. And that's where that Ace of Wands is here. Fulfillment of wishes. One or the other, but it'd be great if I had both. But with this deception and envy and the Hierophant reverse, I'm kind of feeling like, again, the situation here, one person has very high expectations and the other person is just not really about it. I don't feel like they want to break up with you. I do feel like there is a sense here that everybody involved, whoever's involved in this situation, they want for this to progress, but maybe not on your terms, or maybe what they want doesn't measure up to your expectations. Because I do feel there's a sense here that somebody doesn't want the same amount of commitment, or they just have different ideals or different goals in life, and that's just the truth of the matter, and that needs to be reconciled somehow. And I feel like, Libra, you do know this. There's an awareness here with this third eye chakra that there is a possibility that you're going to be left empty-handed in this situation. And I feel like that's definitely a fear that you've been working through. Let's continue. All right. Throat chakra. Mental conflict, new beginnings, memories of love, discontent, and boredom. Let's see. Throat chakra, the moon. So whatever emotions you've been repressing, whatever like things you've been afraid of, anxious about, I feel like you're going to be talking about this. Mental conflict, yes, the Hangman reverse. So that's great, because whatever conflict, I feel like there's definitely progress seen here. Okay, there's awareness of whatever was causing this mental conflict, whatever you haven't been sure of, maybe the next step, the next cycle in your life, who knows? Maybe a particular relationship or a particular career situation, but now there's awareness, and I feel like this awareness is definitely aided by communication about whatever was hidden, whatever was, if there was lies being told. There's definitely a communication and a definite awareness of things that changes everything, okay? Because we have new beginnings here. Yep, Seven of Swords reverse. So there may have been secrets, there may have been lies, but it's all coming out, and it's bringing about a new awareness. It's helping you progress and make decisions, okay, and not allow, I feel. Also, there's a healing. Look, with the Star card, there's a healing with regards to like relationships from the past, or things that, you know, maybe people have wronged you, they've lied, they've cheated, they, you know, whatever it is. But I feel like there is a healing that happens through communication. Some of you could be going through to like therapy, a counselor or something, and this is really going to be helping you this month, or, you know, whenever you're watching this. We have discontent and boredom with the World's reverse. So yeah, you guys may have been very stagnant for a while, where things just were not changing and you were bored, and now that's why this is all happening. This new awareness, this even events that seem to be painful or not pleasant, it was all for a reason, to kind of shake you up into awareness and allow you to go through this healing process so that you can face this new cycle that you're about to embark in. Yeah, you needed that disruption, that shake-up was what I was talking about there. Positive movement forward. So after the shake-up, everything's going to start to improve. Suffering in silence, intuition, victory and success. I think this month communication is going to be, or during this time, whenever you're watching this, communication is going to be key in your life. We have the Six of Wands reverse. Yeah, whatever it was that you have been pursuing, you may have been on the wrong path, or you may have you know, not been, not necessarily on the wrong path, but not have been living to your full potential. And so I feel like there is a shakeup or a disruption in your life, but the sole purpose is to put you on a faster track, okay? Because there is positive movement forward. So whatever's been on hold, if you haven't been getting certain offers, this could be of love or of opportunities, things are going to be changing for you. Suffering in silence, we have the King of Swords reverse. So yes, this is your energy. In the reverse, he's not really sharing much verbally. And I'm telling you, that is going to be key for you. So whatever you feel, say it. Whatever you think, say it. There is no need for you to suffer in silence. And doing that is actually hindering you and not allowing you to go through this new beginning on a, you know, a pleasant pace. It actually puts more obstacles in your way. So you're going to have to use your intuition and feel your way around this. Strength reverse. Whenever we're feeling either afraid, or we're lacking self-confidence, or we're too prideful, or, you know, any of that, we're not using our intuition, we're using our ego. And I feel like that's something that you need to look out for. Also, not being afraid of failure, or if whoever may perceive you to fail, that is not something, like it's kind of blocking your vision, is what I want to say. We have victory and success here with the Prince of Swords. So there's either some good news coming toward you. I feel though it's more like a good idea. You're going to have some sort of new idea, and it's going to lead you to victory and success. Look at that power. Patience and planning. Sacral chakra. Rejoice in celebration. And triumph. Wow, this feels super powerful. You see, once you start talking and really saying your truth, speaking your truth, everything starts to fall into place. There's certain things that are sort of being, like I said, shaken up or destroyed even, to bring clarity. Okay, so for power we have the the Two of Swords. Yeah, be confident in whatever decisions you're making. Be confident. We have patience and planning with the Magician reverse. Anything that has been held up, that you felt that you just haven't been able to get your ducks in a row, or anything really going, like you haven't been able to get the ball rolling, I feel like that too has been working to your advantage, even though it didn't seem like it. There is a need for patience. Things have been held up because I feel like you weren't really ready. There was still a process that needed to happen until you gained full awareness, and then that's when things are really going to start to take off. Yeah, see, we have the Eight of Cups. Again, this feeling that you needed to really figure out what it is that you desire. You may have been going on, what do I want to say? Like on autopilot almost. You were operating on autopilot towards a direction that you thought you should have been going towards. You know, it was almost like you were sleepwalking. So this is about like waking you up and saying, hey, is this really where you want to go? And I feel like some of you have snapped out of sort of a trance that you were on, going in a direction that you thought you wanted to go in, when in reality you don't. And so this is helping you figure this out, and it's leading to, look, rejoice in celebration and triumph. We have the Prince of Cups reverse, and for triumph we have the Prince of Wands. Again, I'm getting that sense that there may be a relationship that's going to be sacrificed here, because you're diverting your attention to something else that's a real passion for you. And for some of you it may be a different relationship, but I do feel for a lot of you it's going to be more focus on your career, or on something that you're really passionate about. But I do feel that there is a relationship being sacrificed. You're walking away from something, that's for sure. Okay, but it's all for your own good. It's just that there might be some hurt feelings. patience, destiny, shadow, crown chakra, and fertility. Wow. For patience, we have the Five of Wands reversed. So yeah, you've come up against a lot of conflict, a lot of resistance from others. There was a need for patience here because I feel like something was worth the wait. I almost feel for some of you, not all of you, but I almost feel for some of you it was worth the wait, and certain relationships needed to go because they didn't belong in this new place where you're going to be, or they weren't worthy of enjoying whatever it is that's going to come into your life, if that makes any sense to you. We have destiny with death reverse. Yeah, so destiny is the number 10, which is an ending. Yeah, there's definitely something ending, something that's been holding you back, whether it's been a relationship, a career, just I feel like for a lot of you it's also just what people around you say, chatter, opinions, maybe from family, from friends, society, whoever it is. We have shadow, the Two of Cups. Let me see these. Crown chakra, the Tower reverse, and with fertility we have judgment reverse. Yeah, I feel a lot of you were staying in a relationship that you really were not benefiting from, trying to give it more time and, you know, make it work, and there was an issue with letting go of something that just was not really serving you. You had either somebody up on a pedestal, or you just, in some cases it was just simply you didn't want to admit defeat. Let's continue with these. Wheel of Fortune reverse, the Lovers reverse, the Hermit. Yeah, the Ten of Wands reverse, Eight of Wands, Nine of Swords, Four of Cups reverse. Ah, yes. I feel like whoever this is or whatever this is, because it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It can be a particular job, or, you know, any kind of contract or union. But whatever it was, it has been holding you back. And through this self-exploration and just detaching yourself, like, you took that weight off of yourself. And right after that Ten of Wands, you finally put it down. Then you have the Eight of Wands, where you're propelled forward, and it's freaking you out a little bit, like you're taking it negatively, but because it feels like it's negative, like you're breaking up with people perhaps, or you're, you know, leaving a career, you know, whatever, it feels like scary. But yeah, Four of Cups reverse, you're letting go. Three of Pentacles. Okay, Seven of Cups reverse, the Sun. Okay, yeah. It had to happen so that then you could start building and working on, like, have clarity over what you're really building towards. The Fool, a new beginning, the Empress reverse, the Queen of Pentacles reverse. I feel this is like feeling out of sorts, feeling like starting over again, very childlike. I'm getting like childlike, amateur, or something like that. Like you're feeling like an amateur. You're feeling like, you know, don't judge it. I just feel this is a great new beginning, or, you know, this may be saying approach it in that way. More lighthearted, you know, full of faith, childlike. Because this is what it is right now. You're at the beginning, but it feels very sweet. It feels really good. And no, it's not the full grown, you know, you're not going to be the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles day one. Like, this is something that is there. The energy is there for you, But right now, it's this new beginning. Can it turn into this really quick? Yeah. Absolutely. Not if you're held back by whatever this is, though. Whatever's been holding you back, that you know what it is or who it is. But yeah, if that's what you have your laser focus on, it's going to happen. So Libra, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know what you think in the comments, okay? Bye, guys.